The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Britpod Scene, an independent network of uniquely British podcasts that's always growing. Check out BritpodScene.com or follow Britpod Scene on Twitter to find out more.
Welcome to the All Seeing Guys.
Face.
All Seeing Guys.
I got a buttery biscuit face. Buttery biscuit, buttery biscuit, buttery biscuit. I've seen it in a mix. Buttery biscuit, eggs to the whisk, eggs to the whisk. Buttery biscuit, butter in the pan. Buttery biscuit, eggs to the whisk, and the butter's in the pan. Buttery biscuit, biscuit face. Buttery biscuit, biscuit base. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to 102 episodes
102 episode.
of the All Seeing Guys.
With-
You may know me. My name is Joseph,
And I am Gregory.
and welcome to.
The All Seeing Guys with Gregory and Joseph.
That's right. Tonight
Esquire.
we've taken it to the upper class.
Yes. Full names. Good
Full
honest,
names.
good
You know why?
honest
Because
names.
we've been naughty.
Names we were born with. Gregory.
Is that when you were
I'm here to declare my name is actually Gregory.
when you and I can definitely confirm that my birth certificate states that my name is Joseph.
I don't see you as Joseph.
What? I mean, I've said I've called you Gregory in a Facebook message before, just for jokes,
Haha, and it
Bants.
was funny. It
Bants,
was
if you
fair
will.
banter.
bants, if you will. Never in my life have I ever just turned like Gregory. Do you want a beer?
Gregory, darling.
It sounds like immediately I become your dad.
Gregory.
Gregory.
Sounds like I'm in trouble with me nan.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
When you got in trouble as a kid, did you get
Gregory.
called Gregory?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You-
definitely,
yeah.
I definitely got Joseph.
Yeah. Gregory!
Oh, it sounds like our parents were had the
it's-
exact same tone.
I'd do it now. Indiana! Or if she's really naughty, Lizzie does it more than me. Indiana Beverly Armstrong.
Oh, you got to drop a middle name in there.
Full name.
If you you might as well be doing life if you get the middle name
well, there
fucking
you go.
treatment.
Yeah, if I can turn yourself in. That's my middle name.
Don't wear it out.
And I had two middle names, so that meant I was mega
Yeah, fuck
naughty.
you. Not you. I mean, fuck everyone with their one middle name.
It's 100 episode. 100 episode.
It's been a while. Dusting off the cobwebs for 102 episodes. I keep calling it 102 episodes.
It is.
It's episode 102
It's episode 102.
of 102 episodes.
102 episodes. This is episode 102. We're in it now.
Not the end game.
Really?
102 episodes.
Endgame comes out when this comes out next week.
It does.
And,
It's a lot of competition.
and we are definitely looking forward to going to see it.
We absolutely
I'm not
are.
sure if we'll see it by next episode, but we'll see. But we're going to do the thing all podcasts do.
Greg,
and
can I-
probably having some MCU discussion after we've seen it.
Can I just say that when I confidently asked you on that date, it's the most confident I've ever been about the answer being yes.
Oh, yeah, the answer is yes, yeah. 100%. So we'll
I
go
genuinely
see it.
thought you were going to cry
And
as
we'll,
well.
yeah,
Like,
I came close. I generally came close. And
I didn't
we
ask
will,
about your ejaculate.
we'll see it, and then we'll blatantly do some sort of MCU-based episode again on here, like all podcasts will. But you know what?
We'll spoil the shit out of it.
Who cares? Why the fuck not? We can do it if we want to.
That's it. We'll probably get like a few extra
So
thousand
we got
listens.
this Marvel arc coming to an end. We got Game of Thrones. The last series is underway.
When's that coming out?
By the time this comes out, it will be underway.
Okay.
But we won't do
Vague.
We won't do an episode on that. But I am.
Gives a fuck.
I am looking forward to it. And whenever a new series of Game of Thrones comes out, I always forget everything that previously happened, and don't really have much interest. And then it starts, and then I quickly fall back into
Yeah.
it, like massively.
I mean, I've done my typical thing, which is go on YouTube and find like the best bits.
Yeah, you'd
So
always be like, "No, I don't watch Game of Thrones," and,
Nah.
then we'd watch it, Eds, and you know more than me.
I just like I don't, but I know what's fucking happening.
I'm like,
I
how does he know that? I don't know that.
I know everyone's wanking over Maisie Williams, and that's probably why the internet
of
is a
age
terrible
now.
place. Oh, is she now?
Oh, she must be.
Fucking jack away.
Must be. Anyway, with
She better
Endgame
be.
and
She fucking better be.
Game of Thrones, conclusions are happening. Kinda MCU will continue with new stories, and Game of Thrones will be spin-offs and prequels.
Pequels.
I read the other day there's
It's a load of
a
piss.
new third spin-off show of Walking Dead.
Oh shit.
That's gone to script.
What are they going to do? What's that going to be called?
The more Walking Dead dead. The Walking Dead.
The Walking Dead. They're really dead.
Yeah, the really Walking Dead.
Wait, what's the...
Two
what's the-
really, two walking.
What's the...
Two walking, two dead.
The spin-off's Fear the Walking Dead, isn't it?
Yeah.
This is probably maybe just like, they're not that bad, Walking Dead.
Be alarmed of the Walking Dead.
Be concerned, Walking Dead.
Mildly aggravated by the Walking Dead. Mildly inconvenienced by the Walking Dead.
Dear points of view, Walking Dead.
They just walk around them.
They basically just become slow walkers on like the morning commute. Just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Fuck. So all this is going on, all these new series,
Yeah.
and we are prepping our third radio play.
We are indeed. Oh, it's happening.
That's
Did you enjoy that, did you?
That's written. It's ready to fucking go. We obviously last week put out like a making of Time for China.
A real behind the scenes look.
Yeah, and then also
We should do that for the third one. We'll do like a genuine behind the scenes, like.
I try and get more of it this time.
But like we'll record it, we'll film it. We'll film a behind the scenes. We'll do like talking head interviews. It'll be you sat on my sofa in like shades with a cigarette,
yeah,
like
beret.
yeah, and just like it's really hard to explain the process that goes into recording these.
Just cut to
radio
me
plays.
sat in a bath smashing eggs over my head in Eggs Benedict's voice.
Inspiration.
Just rubbing the York in my... I am the egg. Greg has to do this for 45 minutes before we start recording.
The yoke's on you.
Per
The yoke's
character.
on you.
45 minutes per character.
Yeah. He usually comes over 2 days prior to recording. It's a real burden because I have to go to work.
We've got a little curtain in the corner we pull over him.
One of
While he
those like
preps.
Japanese like changing room boards that they put up.
Anyway, we put that one out, and the third one's ready. Joe has read the script for the third one.
I have. I can confirm. It's been green lit by Joe.
So yeah, it's been green. It's been green lit.
It's
by
fucking,
Joe.
mate. It's brilliant. I love it. It's gonna be a fantastic. I don't want to say.
Well, I
Like
bring
ending, it's again, it's like the Avengers. It's
Yeah.
the end of one arc,
yeah,
and possibly
that's it. That's kind of how I describe it. How I talk about all these shows having conclusions is that this third one will be the conclusion of what I've been calling like the Quench Thirsty trilogy.
Yeah.
like just because it's his arc.
It is. That's it. He'll get his spin off. Don't worry about
Arc.
that.
I'm using words like arc and gibberish I
We
write
sound
on
like
my phone.
such cunts, don't we?
And stuff I write on my phone, I'm using the word arc, and it's not saving the good parts of the story for my terrible writing.
And he's not talking about Noah.
No, I'm not. I think maybe we should proceed to a bit of a geezedropping where we hear snippets of strangers' overheard conversations.
Absolutely, we should do that.
Geezedropping.
Well, having a listen.
What you got, Greg?
So I got.
I know it's good.
Oh, you know tie-dye's coming back. Tie-dye, that is.
I fucking hope not.
Oh, you know tie-dye's coming back. I was in a
shouldn't.
charity shop, a new charity shop opened in Kingston, in the old Bank of Scotland. Shows a change of times. Next to a Thai restaurant I went to over the weekend.
Oh yeah,
Giggling Squid. It was quite nice.
yeah. Good review.
Yeah,
Good
it was all right. It was okay.
Greg's
It was all right.
review
It's been-
coming up later.
Nice decor, yes. Anyway, the charity shop was next door, and there was like a tie-dye dress, and I saw this woman pick it up and was looking at it, and her friend was like, "Oh, you know tie-dye's coming back." And I actually showed you this geese drop the other day in the Antelope when I saw someone wearing tie-dye. So they weren't
remember
wrong.
that, yeah.
They weren't wrong.
Mate, no, but this is, I mean, we had in our group chat with the fucking Open All Powers. Sorry, guys,
go.
I should have fucking had that right off the bat. But I'm a little bit pissed. The Open All Powers boys, Gaz and Sam. Fucking Sam said the other day, he was just like, I think the 90s are coming back. I saw three people with bowl cuts.
Yeah.
The 90s are returning, and it's not the good
They
part
had
of the
been
90s.
for a while.
Yeah, no, but like, I mean, a few years ago,
No, it's
there was
merging in now. It crept in beneath us.
It ain't wrong though. The bowl cut is making a return.
Yeah, I've seen.
I hope they look back on that and realise what a fucking mistake they
And
made.
it all goes around what comes around, and it's a circle, mate. Circle of
Oh
life.
fuck! No,
Curtains next.
I said it
Curtains
as well.
The man bun's done, mate. Curtains. We're back to 90s curtains is coming. I'm telling you.
If I fucking see adults walking around in fucking dungarees, I'm gonna be angry, mate.
Lizzie wears dungarees.
No, not allowed.
Go on. What geese shop you got?
This was actually all of mine, bar one actually. So
All bar one.
two of the three that I have. These were actually sent to me from a good friend and listener of Pod, Lucy.
Yes.
She's yes, Claire. She's been dropping some doozies.
She's been saying them?
No, she's been fucking listening
Oh,
on
right,
the train
it's
and
not
shit.
things you've heard her say, right?
No,
Okay,
she
that'd
sent
be
these.
pretty
So
mean.
she has sent these to me. This is a really good one. Group of teenage girls on the train. One girl says, "Yeah, but mate, that is one sexy finger."
That is a sexy finger.
Now, how good
Could
of
have been talking about Kit Kat.
how
Twix.
good of a finger banging did she get?
Well,
A sexy finger.
Nice little Latin
Greg, you ever looked at someone's hand, picked out
And?
one particular finger on that hand, and gone, "Fuck me, that finger."
all that index has got me tingling.
Oh, sorry, I was enjoying our conversation, but I've just seen your
Lovely.
just seen
painted-
your third finger. and
Index finger
In all
there,
honesty,
or-
I can't get it out of my mind now.
No, I've not. No.
Never in your life.
No.
Never in.
Ooh,
what does it
it's got
take for a
curvature
what
on
does
those
what does it
knuckles.
take for a finger to be sexy?
Finger lingerie.
I'm going to draw it during the episode. I'm going to draw it on my finger. I think
Yeah, exactly.
For the artwork, I'm going to draw us, but drawn on fingers. It's
Take a picture
gonna
of
be
our hands
really
and you
weird.
can draw them on there. Yeah.
going to be really weird. Yeah, sexy fingers. Never heard of it in my life.
I heard a girl on the bus the other day.
Uh-huh.
For some reason, I was on a bus.
God bless.
And-
You know what? God bless everyone for not having like sound barriers, right?
Oh yeah. Absolutely. Fucking thank you so much.
God bless the loud girls.
So there were a bunch of girls on the bus at the back, and
Mm.
one of them was being very loud. The rest seemed quite embarrassed by her. And I heard her say these 3 upcoming geezedrops. 1, would you be in a relationship if you had to stay 5 foot away from each other?
That's not a relationship. That's a restraining order. She's got herself confused there.
Yeah, massively confused.
What the fuck? It's not like. Oh, so many fucking questions.
Well, will you wait to hear the next one?
I really wanted.
You think you got questions
mate,
now?
mate? I really would. That's the kind of moment where I'd go Marin and fucking ask questions. I know. I've heard of Geezedrop.
Yeah.
But then I'm gonna fucking ask about it because I'm too fucking curious.
You're curious now. You wait. Mate. Fucking. This is like a peek into like the youth. It's
Yeah.
crazy, and I sound so old saying it. The youth, get off my lawn. But like, I'm just like, how I remember being at school and things not like this, but things being so important that weren't.
Yeah.
And that's what you're hearing.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
understand why they're so passionate. But this one's great. She toked a suit, started touching and licking me. I had to tell her I couldn't trust her anymore.
What?
She toked a zoo, started touching and licking me. I had to tell her I couldn't trust her anymore.
Strange one that.
So that was a weird reaction
curious.
to someone getting
I
stung.
mean, I'm more curious about the 5 foot relationship. But I mean, that is an interesting insight. I remember I used to get insights from the when I used to work at H&M, and we had like the
insight. Sounds like you're psychic.
mate.
I'm getting an insight.
when the weekend staff used to come in because they were
Cargo pants are coming back.
when the like fucking weekend staff, they're like 17-year-old girls, and just be like, so what you doing after work and shit, and it would just be like, oh, like, so my friends want to go to this park and meet these boys that we've never met before, and it's just like,
Yo, I told that story.
no, they were, what?
I told that story.
Jesus Christ, you did.
That was a geese drop
That's-
on here.
Also, well, apparently a very common thing amongst the teenage folk. They just meet up in parks and shit.
Yeah. Mate, the last geese job I had from this guy on the bus is amazing.
Hit me with your best shot, Greg.
He acts like a little boy, but it's bare tall.
So therefore,
Mate, that is a psychological fucking.
So therefore,
Comment.
is 37.
That is fucking. Ooh.
How tall?
That's got so many layers to it. He acts like a little boy, but is bare tall. It's poetic.
Is it?
I think.
Is
It's
it, Greg?
I think.
Is it?
I generally think it's wonderful.
That what?
I like this.
What on what level is that? That's like Cardi B level of poetic.
I like it. Acts like a little boy,
Jesus.
but is bare tall. It just sums up 2019.
Yeah, no, fair.
It sums up 2019. It sums
that'll
up
be on the
everything.
gravestone of
It sums
2019.
up Brexit. It sums up the fucking change of fucking people being dicks now more so.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking going back to the fucking Stone Ages. Like, it sums it all up. He acts like a little
Poignant.
boy, but is bare tall.
I feel like you
See?
saw you've
Poetic.
had a look into
I've
the
had a
future.
premonition. I've had
exact word I'm looking for.
No, epiphany is the word. Sorry, I've had no
premonition. I
premonition.
prefer
This isn't fucking.
premonition.
Yeah, well, it's not final destination. Like an epiphany.
I had a glimpse.
Do you have any more geese drops?
I absolutely did.
Oh, he has geese drops.
This was also sent by Lucy. 2 girls on public transport.
Excellent.
Dutty teenage girl 1. Actually wrote that in there as well. Not dirty, wrote dutty.
I like that. It sums it up, pictures it. It's a very clever move. It
great-
sets the entire scene, that word.
The great thing is,
I'm
is
in it
that,
now.
The great thing is that Lucy WhatsApped this to me, and I just
Not
copied
like
and
a
pasted.
surname was WhatsApp.
I've just copied and pasted it,
WhatsApp.
right? So I've actually got like all like the actual like she's written it like they've said it,
Right,
Which
like
I
a
would
script.
I would
Okay.
not have bothered doing.
Like a script, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh my God, babe, the other day I was at the airport and you won't believe it, babe. This guy was behind me and I dropped my bag and oh my God, all my pads fell out. I was so embarrassed. Dutty teenage girl 2. Oh my God, babe! Something so similar happened to me. I was at Fort Park and I was wearing white jeans and this guy came up to me and said, babe, I think you've had your period. And I had blood all over my jeans.
It's nothing like that. There's nothing like that.
I do believe afterwards she did
That's
send
amazing.
me. She said Lucy just sent me that, and they were just like, they are not the same thing.
They're not the same thing. She's right.
They are so far away from being the same thing.
No, good
One
call,
of them
Deborah.
is exposing the sanitary towels in your bag
Yeah.
that you will need because you're going to be on your period.
Yeah.
The other is literally exposing your menstruation to a theme park full of people.
I woke up the other morning in Indiana. I filled my backpack with tampons. And we just sat there.
That's her calling card,
just
though,
sat
isn't
there
it?
waving goodbye to me.
That's her villain calling card.
Packed your bag, Dad.
You've been
Bitch.
you've been sanitaried.
Don't forget your tampons, bitch. Jesus, Indiana.
I mean, the only plus though would have been if you'd actually gone to work, not realised, and then just open up your bag and just like,
No, it
yep,
happened before.
bunch of fucking tampons in
I
here.
opened my bag in Pret, didn't I? And a fucking tampon fell out.
Or you're just like,
I looked at the woman behind me to be like, oh, you
Right.
dropped that, knowing full well it was me.
you dropped that. You cunt. You're just like, yes, I'm menstruating.
Oh, whoops-a-daisy. My daughter, she's one.
Oops, a daisy.
My daughter's tampons, she's one.
Have you got another geese drop?
No, we got.
Oh, sorry,
We
yes.
have a segment within a segment. We have fucking from our mate up north, fucking host of
Geezeception.
Overall Powers, fucking Sam fucking Eastwood has now become my little fucking Oldham / Northern area geezedropper catcher.
You can't say northern because that's a big area.
It is, but he refers to it as northern.
Mate, that's everything past.
He
Watford.
refers to it as he refers to it as geezedrops from up north, but it's like Oldham, Manchester way, Huddersfield, I think, like all around those sort of ends.
Yes, though Huddersfield does sound to be like it's a very good source.
So this
for
is
the droppings of geese.
segment within a segment. Simply geese drops from Sam. It's Sam drops.
A couple of northern geese drops for you here.
Hold on,
Keeps on giving.
come on.
So I've got this geese drop for you this afternoon, lads. I've just had one bloke say to his mate, my Scottish accent is so convincing I could walk into any bar in Glasgow and convince them I'm a local. I've got another one for you which I completely forgot about from yesterday. This was just literally overheard one guy saying to another, because flowers need water to live, you fucking knuckle. My friends, Huddersfield is the gift that keeps on giving. Today's little gem comes from a courtesy of a woman who I walked past who just went, yeah, I saw it fall with my eyes. Yeah. Evening, lads, evening. Couple of northern geese drops for you here. First one was from a bloke I walked past in the shopping centre today as I was on my way back to work, who just went, I don't know, I just can't use my gigabytes. So yeah, that was that one. And then there was another one when I was on my way home, on the train home. This woman just went, I just don't seem to have the type of fingers that'll accept nail varnish. So yeah, file those ones under, come again, love?
All eight circulate.
File them.
File them under.
Nice little nail pun at the end there, Sam. Well played, sir.
Well played with the nail pun. Good work. Oh, arousing.
File that under the nail. What the fuck?
No, it was all right, love. Whatever, love.
Whatever, love.
What the fuck? It would work as well.
Oh, thank you very much, Sam. By the way, if any of you by chance want to send us WhatsApp messages of recorded geezedrops, please do, and we can just play them so we can stop. So we can please stop listening to fucking mentalists in the fucking street.
I fucking love geezedrops and listening
Always.
to geezedrops. I fucking love it.
You know what I like about it is when you get one and it catches you off guard.
Oh
You're
yeah,
just
they're
like,
the best ones.
It's just like, what the?
I want them all to catch me off guard.
Oh, to catch me off guard. Well, I have one last one here, which I have.
Oh wow, sneaky one. We're going in.
Just dropping it in there a little bit. I heard this outside the shop last night whilst my window was open. It's just a lady just went, "Drop the stick, you nonce." She was talking to a dog.
Right, okay. Fucking hell. Nonce.
She called her dog a nonce.
Jesus Christ. Fucking nonce. Got a bit old school, and I brought some fucking odd stories to the table.
Oh,
it's been a
mate.
while, man.
I
Just bearing in
welcome-
mind, I was thinking the other
I
day,
welcome every odd story.
we've had a bit of a run where the last like 6 weeks we put something out every week.
Yeah.
Because we had fucking like the kind of best of volume 2, we had Time Vagina, so something went out between episodes. So
a lot's happened.
So it's been a little while since we've actually sat down and recorded like this.
What's Florida Man been up
I
to?
think we both recorded all of it, finished Time Vagina, didn't record for a couple of weeks, then did episode 100, and then didn't record a couple of weeks because we
Yeah.
had it all
It
done
was
in
all,
advance.
we had a bit. You could say that we've had some time off.
Yeah, so I was just like, oh, mate, this morning, I left it last minute on the bus. I was like, what stories we got going on? And I was like, there's too many to choose from that I'd like to talk about.
Fresh off the fucking.
This is the
papers.
first story that caught my eye,
What you got?
that slipped past me, is a zombie bride has turned to police to convince other people that she is married to a doll.
Sorry, a zombie bride.
So see if I can say this right. Felicity Cadillac Felicity Cadillac Rosie. Oh, there you go. Felicity Cadillac Rosie, 20.
Cadillac.
Yep, wed the doll after an emotional and intimate 7-year relationship. And she says they have consummated the marriage.
Greg, gonna have to stop you there. This isn't news.
I'm reading it on the internet. It's
What
news.
goddamn fucking website did you lick this from?
Metro.
Of course you did. Fucking mate, the Metro becomes the Onion more and
It
more
is,
every
yeah.
day, doesn't it?
However, since sharing her love for the doll,
Yeah.
who Felicity says is called Kelly Rosie and is 37.
I thought she was going to say Kelly Rowland.
She
there.
has
I was like,
received-
why would you choose like
from
not Beyonce?
She has received messages of hate with people believing her wife is a dead child. Now, you can't see this at home, viewers, but I'm going to show Joe a picture of the doll.
Shoujo shit.
And I'm going to say in advance, when you see this doll she's married, the
Yeah.
zombie doll, I would mistake it for a dead child. Honest to fuck.
Okay.
Right?
What the fuck?
Yeah, man. It looks like a dead kid. It looks like the kid from Stranger Things. Will. Dead.
Can confirm the 90s bowl cut is definitely back. It looks like it's decaying.
Yeah.
The teeth are ridiculous.
So she's married the doll, who is also a she.
Yo, she's got mental health issues, man.
Ah, man, you know, fucking. If you want to marry a doll, marry a doll.
No, mate. No.
But don't be. If you want to marry a zombie doll,
That is
marry
the
a zombie
discharge
doll.
of Annabelle.
Marry,
Like, that is-
yeah, that's what I mean. If you want to marry a zombie doll, marry a zombie doll.
No, if
but
you're gonna
don't be
marry-
surprised when people accuse you of walking around with a dead child in your arms.
Yeah,
Because that is
for
exactly
real.
what
that
it
is
fucking looks like.
that is the behaviour of someone who has just.
She
lost-
says, even when I was
lost their
telling
way.
people that she's just a doll, people weren't believing me. So I decided to go to the police to get some verification.
They arrested me.
When I was there, the police confirmed that she was just a doll. And we posed up for a picture stating that this is so we could share it on the social media. I'm sick of
The
people.
social media.
It doesn't actually say the.
Non-specific.
I am sick of people thinking that Kelly is a child and insinuating that I like children.
She was the second best one from.
So I knew that I had to get this clarified to put these claims to an end.
Jesus, I mean that's got depth to it, isn't it? A fucking doll.
Until they gone to the police.
That's like people that like push around strollers with cats in it.
But that's not a problem the police would have had to deal with
I mean, that
2 years ago.
Mate, that's a fucking... Must have been a slow day in the office that
That is
day.
a new wave problem to deal with.
That is
Somebody
a new
walks in
wave.
with a doll of a decaying child that is actually her lesbian wife.
That is a millennial problem, mate.
And then says, I need to tell people that my dead, dying, decaying doll of a wife
If your
isn't
first...
a dead child that it looks exactly like.
I mean-
they're like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll put it on
Right.
social media and say it's all fine.
How about this, right? So when you read these kind of stories, it's like, you're given the background of it. Imagine being the police officer and your first interaction with this person is her coming in saying, I need to convince everyone this is not a doll and not a dead child. That's your first interaction with that person.
It was also really sad when I think when I just left Natterjack, a time I'd be around Kingston quite a lot in Castle Street, I'd quite often see.
Oh, there's some fucking types down there.
I would quite often see this woman with a pram with a doll in it, and she treated the doll like a real baby. You'd
Yeah.
see her quite a lot. Like, it was quite, I was sort of trying to feed the baby once, trying to settle it, and just like, it's a doll. But at first you didn't realise. It wasn't until you look back and you're like, holy shit, that's not a real kid. Like, because you just assumed it was.
You do the double take, don't you?
Yeah, because you wouldn't, and you're like, fuck, that's a doll. Oh my god, this is sad. Like, oh, it's heartbreaking. What's the story there? Like, fuck.
One of the, again, going back to my times in H&M, one of my favourite times was a woman. I worked in like
Touched me.
I worked in a kids store, so it was all kind of sort of clothing from newborn up to like 14.
Right, makes sense.
And we always used to do like baby grows and shit. And this woman one time asked for my assistance, and I was like, "Yeah, hi, how can I help?" And she was just like, "Brace yourself. I'm gonna need baby grows."
Punches you.
And it's just like, I'm gonna need baby grows for my cat. And I was just like, I'm going to need you to explain that further, please. And basically, her cat had just had an operation, like right down its stomach, and obviously had stitches in, and to stop the cat from like scratching at the scars, she put a baby grow on it.
Makes sense.
And I was
It's
just
good,
like,
smart.
you are going to dress your cat in baby clothes, and she was just like, I know that sounds crazy. Let me explain. And I was just like, please do.
I really wish she'd gone, I know that sounds crazy. Let me explain.
And then just thrown up on herself.
Done a whole musical number but completely out of tune with no music.
I know what you're thinking. I'm crazy.
I want a baby grow for my kid. Baby grow for my kid.
Her head just,
Reaching down the
her
stomach.
head just starts spinning 360.
Wow, fireworks.
So yeah, I mean, I like little interactions like that where people kind of sort of, I know that it's kind of amusing, but at the same time it's kind of sad. I remember also like one time a woman returned some maternity clothes because she'd had a miscarriage.
Jesus.
Yeah, she told me that, and that was her reasons. And then I was like, have you got your receipt or have you lost that as well?
Jesus Christ. Bad. That's a horrible thing to say.
So yeah.
My ears feel guilty. Jesus. Fuck. Did she tell you that though? Did she say?
That was- yeah,
Well, what? Well, not in the clothes.
No. She
Right.
she wasn't wearing them.
Right. She wasn't. But okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
No, they were in a bag and shit, and she
Right.
was just like, I need to return these maternity clothes. And I was just like, oh, okay, is there a reason
Yeah,
for
I'm
your
with
return?
you.
Like you would do in any kind of refund. It was like, is there a reason for your return? And she simply just said, yes, I've had a miscarriage. And I was like,
Oh shit. Have you signed up to our loyalty card?
yeah. I did. No, genuinely, I like, although I didn't say it to her face, it was in my fucking head.
Right.
She went, I was just like, have you got your receipt? And she was like, no, I'm afraid I don't. And I was just like, okay, no problem. I was just like, fucking I was just like, oh God, I'm going to hell for that one.
Do you remember the outbreak of like swine flu?
Yeah, dude, I thought I had it.
Now, there were a couple of stores closed in Bental Centre. There was letters about an outbreak of it in the centre.
Outbreak. What is this? Fucking Dustin
it
Hoffman's
was.
going to
It
turn
was
up
like
in a minute.
that. The head office had to install these like hand sanitizers in the store. Like, anyway, this woman came in and she was doing a refund. And, she was over the date. The
Yeah,
return date.
standard.
And I'm like, oh, you're way over. And she basically was like, oh, but I had swine flu. And I was like, what? And me and Rahul both stepped back from her.
It's not AIDS.
I mean, it was rife at that point, man.
Not that AIDS would be fucking transitioning from the air. Transitioning.
Turning into HIV.
It's evolving. It's evolving, Gregory.
And yeah, she was like, I've been literally laying in a room, gaffer taped, sealed around the doors, in like on a mattress on the floor, wearing an adult diaper.
What was she like? A fan of Trainspotting or something?
She's like, and I was wearing an adult nappy for the last week or 2 weeks.
Cool, but what about this swine flu?
And I was just like, I mean, Rahul,
Love, I don't care how you get your kicks. Like,
I remember being Rahul just like, oh my god. And I was
you
like,
just like, was that an art piece?
I was just like, you can have the refund, and we like threw the clothes away at our back. Like, get
yeah,
rid of them.
fucking right.
Jesus.
Wow. Good old times, eh?
Yeah, just remind me of that. Just the whole shock of like, oh Jesus, okay. Thanks for sharing that.
Excuses. My favourite one was once a woman came in to get a refund. She didn't have her receipt. And I was like, well, you can exchange for other items. And she's like, no, I want my money
I'll
back.
take that chair.
Fine, I'll take your colleague.
I'll
And
take
it's
that
like,
lamp in the window.
Doesn't work like that.
That
Take them-
mannequin.
Take them shelves too.
I'll take them shelves too.
So she came over and I was just like, no, you won't be able to get your money back because you don't have a receipt, but you can exchange for other items. And she was like, no, I want my money back. And that went on for a bit, and then she left. Then 10 minutes later, her husband came in and did
hate
it.
that.
Like that was going to change the fucking scenario. And she's like, yeah, I can see that he's 6'4" and like much wider than me. Doesn't make a difference, mate. Like, what are you going to do? Like, are you going to punch me whilst I'm at work? Are you really going to do that? Like, no, you're not. This is Walton. This is not a place where people just get fucking knocked out at work. Don't be a dick. Like, fuck off.
That'd be a good T-shirt. This is Walton.
This is Walton. Although I did see someone get knocked out in Walton.
I used
so
to hate
just
those, but I used to
contradicted myself.
I used to hate the moments when you said no to someone and they were like, "Oh, I'll be back," and then
Like,
they
yeah,
came,
all right.
then they came back in with her husband, and there was no one else, and you were just like, "Here we go."
Yeah.
Did you see him coming towards you? And you were just like at the desk, and you were just like, "Right, here we go."
And in your head, it's just like, this
This is it. How is this going to go?
like a fucking like high noon shit.
Am I dealing with a reasonable human being, or am I dealing with a fucking arsehole?
Always an arsehole.
Arsehole. He's already open. He's already started talking to you before he arrives at the desk.
I see you've bought the arsehole card.
I have no card to play.
I am
Apart
simply
from
a
I'm
man
the guy with the
doing
button that
his
opens
job.
the till.
Goodbye.
That's all I have over you.
It's madness, isn't it? So, what were we talking about? Yeah, fucking, how do we get back to retail after Dead Dolls?
I don't know. It was good though.
was
I enjoyed
alright.
that. But
It was
that I could have easily gone on with that for the rest of the fucking night. You might have seen this story. It's again something that in quotation marks is a story,
Yeah.
but sadly it is something that did go viral. And that was the American sex worker who stunned the internet by filming themselves licking an airplane toilet.
What? Oh,
Did you know you've not seen this?
I'm afraid that wasn't trending on Pornhub,
Mate,
Greg. I'm
no,
afraid.
this one I saw this on Facebook, Twitter. This was big news.
Nah.
Yeah, this was big news.
Speaking of, there was something that was posted recently on our page that you put up about the guy who did the YouTube prank.
Oh, of snogging his sister.
Okay, is that mentioned?
No, so I didn't properly
Let's
read
discuss
that.
that at some point.
Well, it's not actually that. It's his sister-in-law or stepsister. So I think maybe one parent's the same. When I read that, I kind of lost interest because it wasn't real incest to me.
Yeah.
Which is horrific. I'm sorry. But in
It's
the
all right, Greg.
criteria
I've
of
made a
incest stories,
miscarriage joke tonight.
like, I was just like, there's a twist I didn't see in the headline.
Didn't see that coming.
But yeah, it was like his I don't know if they were related. It was like his sister-in-law or stepsister, and they did it. And he said he was going to do it in advance. So people knew it was coming. Like it didn't seem that interesting when I read it.
Yeah, sorry, I threw up in my mouth a little bit. Then.
Sorry.
No, just from like coughing.
Right. So then that's why I stepped over the story
Okay.
and
Please
decided to go with American sex worker stuns the internet by filming themselves licking an airplane toilet
So like in the on the airplane, not like in an airport.
on the airplane. There's a picture of her licking the airplane toilet.
I'm not gonna lie, Greg. She looks familiar.
So Twitter user
Oh, maybe not.
Grimmy Grimeslet
Grimmy Grimeslet.
Grimeset or Grimeset
Grimeset.
or Grimmiest or Grimmest.
What?
Grimmiest. I'm gonna go
Grimace.
Let's go Grimmest.
Let's
Who
just
calls
call her.
themselves-
Let's just
oh,
call
here we
her
go.
like Colin.
It's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Twitter username Grimmiest, who calls themselves Grimy, uploaded the shocking video on March the 18th, 2019, after flying to Barcelona in Spain. They captioned the footage. I have licked a lot of toilets in my day, but this was the first that made my tongue go numb, followed by a series of emojis. In the video, shot with a Snapchat filter,
She had dog ears.
Grimy can be seen running her tongue along the toilet seat
'Cause if it
while
was the-
maintaining eye contact with the camera.
Because if she was using the dog ears one, the tongue comes out. She could have just faked it.
Could have.
She just used the Snapchat tongue just going along the toilet. Also,
Exactly above.
how many toilet seats has she licked in her lifetime?
I think they later confirmed that they had cleaned the toilets first before making the quick film. But despite that, the short clip was immediately met with disdain from other social media users who described it as rank and gross.
Gross.
It's numb because you just contracted 1,200 diseases at once, one person replied.
I don't think that's true.
Another added,
How many diseases can you get from the bum?
this is very well might be the worst thing I've ever laid eyes upon.
Well, you haven't seen Two Girls, One Cup.
Grimy, who identifies as non-binary for some reason that's relevant, meaning they are not male or female, later stated that they are doing disgusting shit in their brand, adding that it's just a sex worker working. I can't believe Twitter made me famous for licking a toilet, she wrote. Oh my god, we live in a world where that's a sentence. I can't believe Twitter made me famous for licking a toilet. They wrote. They being he or she. I was thinking this doesn't make sense. When I started reading this, I was a bit like, why do I keep putting they but referring to one singular name?
Yeah, I was going to say,
I
like,
understand why.
they sounds like a
I
group
thought
of people.
I was just reading it wrong. Now it makes sense. They were already referring to singular as they before they explained why. Oh, it's like a little Easter egg in a movie. It's like an M Night Shyamalan fucking plot twist.
I love that we can both not say his last name.
They added, it's not like even the first toilet licking shit I've posted publicly, which is the weirdest part. It's one of the weirdest parts. I mean, the fact it's the most believable part. If you've done it once, I can honestly believe you've probably done it before. That's not the weirdest part.
Greg, in this day and age, hypothetical, what would you do?
What do you mean? What I do?
We haven't done that segment in ages.
Oh fuck! Is it called What Would You Do?
I don't fucking care.
What if?
There you go.
What if?
What if? Greg, what if
Yeah.
you
Oh, I'm me.
were an up-and-coming sex worker
Yeah.
and unfortunately someone has gone viral taking what is known as your signature move,
Right.
the toilet seat lick.
Yeah.
You think to yourself, you go to your house, you sit alone in the dark with no clothes on, tempted to turn on your webcam.
So
but
Tuesday.
what are you going? So, what are you going to do? You can't do the toilet seat lick. You're going to look like a poser, a copycat.
I eat a shit.
This toilet seat comes right off. That's what they'll say about
He's
you.
a phony.
Greg,
Yeah.
as a sex worker,
Yeah.
looking for a new niche,
Right.
what do you do to gain the public's attention?
I eat a shit.
You came up with that answer way too quick.
Yeah,
I know.
I was gonna say,
I know. I really dragged out the question.
You did, yes.
But Jesus fucking, you'd eat a shit.
I guess so. To do that, to be back in the public eye. Maybe put it in a wrap, a burrito or something. Oh God, I thought we were saying it. I wouldn't get through it.
No, it's a hypothetical, Greg. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
You're a different person. You're not.
Foxes outside.
There are an
That
abundance.
scared me then.
Mate, you should have heard them the other night.
Oh, they go nuts, don't they?
12 minutes they were going.
Fucking hell, good luck. God.
Fucking. I was playing FIFA. Played the first half. They were going fucking batshit. Got about fucking 2 minutes into the second half, and then they just. I guess one of them ejaculated.
Right.
You can only assume that's what they're doing. I'm assuming they're not just standing in front of each other screaming, which would be amusing.
I like you.
So
I like you too.
so if you were a sex worker, you'd eat a shit.
I guess so.
Do you think that's going to get you the kind of attention you deserve?
Yeah, I think so. Definitely the attention I deserve. Not the attention I deserve.
Yeah, actually,
but
I
the
think
attention I have right now.
it's not the attention I want; it's the attention I deserve.
Doctors have found 4 bees living inside a woman's eyelid and feeding on her tears.
It's the most emo.
It's
That's the most emo
it's the new
news title.
song from My Chemical Romance. The so-called...
I've got some bees, they're living in my eyes.
Feeding
and I'm
on
really sad,
teardrops.
but I cannot cry because bees are feeding on my tears.
eyes. The so-called sweet bees had taken up residence underneath her tear ducts,
That's the band name, the Sweet Bees.
and they were thriving. The woman, identified only as Miss He, spelled MS, so I'm going to say Miss He, 28, went to hospital
How's he spelled?
in Taiwan.
H-E,
Yeah,
because that's very contradicting.
yes. Yeah, it is. It is actually Miss He. Went to hospital in Taiwan complaining of swollen eye. The doctors were surprised to find that
I have swollen eye.
the insects were the cause. Doctors at Fuing University Hospital in Taiwan managed to extract all of them, saying it was a world first. Head of
Bees.
ophthalmology,
Bees and tears.
Dr. Hung Chai Ting, told a press conference, I saw something
Why do you
that
sound
looked-
so racist saying
Because
that?
you can't say it, not sound racist. I saw something that looked like insect legs, so I pulled them out under a microscope slowly, and one at a time without damaging their bodies. At first, she thought it was soil, or a contact lens breaking. I tried to wash it out. As the pain didn't go away, she presumed it must be an infection until finding the truth in the hospital. Doctors said her eyesight was only saved by the fact she didn't rub her eyes vigorously. She is expected to make a full recovery. Sweet bees, which are up to 4 millimeters in length, get their name because they like to feed on human sweat,
That's tiny, isn't it?
as well as nectar and pollen.
Was that 4 millimeters?
They can be found around mountainous areas and graves.
Can
It's
you
crazy, man. I didn't know that existed.
Can you believe it?
Hey. Wow, that story is the bee's knees.
Oh, come on. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, I'm gone. Carry on the podcast, you old motherfucker.
Did that yeah, no, I think that
I didn't even know that existed.
no, I saw that article go viral. There was a real buzz around it.
Hey, I'll sit down. I can't top that one. I can't top that one. Man, that was sweet. Sweet as honey.
Oh no! He set it up a treat. He's gone and done it.
Took another direction with it. I called it the clutching at straws maneuver.
Oh dear.
Not as natural as yours. See, I'm quicker when I don't have material that I
I know
have
you
to
are.
work with.
You are very, very quick.
When I have material to work with, I'm like, oh, no, it's too isolated. I can't just say funny words in a combination. A combination of funny words.
There's gonna be a fire sale.
I honestly didn't know those fucking sweet bees existed.
Yeah, no doubt. They're only 4 millimeters.
I know
in
no
size.
doubt exists.
Don't speak.
Don't speak. Hush now.
Let's not turn this into a pun episode.
They do in spoilers in Captain Marvel. There is a fight scene at the end to "I'm Just a Girl" by No Doubt.
Which is ironic because she's not just a girl. She's Captain fucking Marvel.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're
fucking
terrifying.
bees.
Oh yeah, I'm scared about that. Okay.
I mean, there's always that fucking talk of like, there's like that bacteria that like crawls up your dick and stuff. But why has stuff got to crawl in your eye? You ever seen those videos on like fucking YouTube? I feel like I'm just talking out my thoughts now.
it's a podcast.
Do you ever see those YouTube videos of people with like fucking like spiders in their ear?
Oh yeah,
That shit is fucking horrible.
and dreadlocks and stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to take on the next story, Joe?
I'll give it a shot. A superstitious father was hauled off a flight and arrested after he threw a coin at an engine of a plane. Florida man?
Ridiculous.
Could be a Florida man.
Ridiculous.
The dad, only known as Zaya, 30, believed it would bring him good luck. Security and airport officials did
not well.
Security and airport officials did not agree with him and arrested him for endangering passenger safety. His wife is carrying her newborn daughter and can be seen walking behind him as he completes his final passport check, and he's about to step on the plane. Oh, there's some sort of video. They're explaining the video, which is
Right,
great
okay.
because I've just explained the video to
Yeah,
you, which
excellent.
none of us can see right now.
Yeah.
But Zaya stopped short of the cabin door, and after spotting a gap in the jet bridge, through
Stick my dick in that.
which he then appears to throw his 3 coins towards the plane
Jesus.
below.
Jesus.
Security officials halted the boarding of the flight and detained Zaya for the stunt, which they deemed to have endangered the flight safety.
How long was he detained for?
Well, it's funny you asked that, Greg. Zaya was detained in Wuhan.
Wuhan!
When you step off the base, you better watch that correct.
Wuhan! Oh, I'm racist.
Perhaps he was greeted by the Wuhan clan.
Oh, dear.
Right, with these puns need to stop.
Sit down, Jackson.
Sit down. Go home, Jackson. You're
Yeah.
drunk.
Get your head out of the way.
Zaya was detained in Wuhan for 10 days.
10 days?
10 days, mate.
10 days!
You know why?
Blimey.
They had to fucking look on a map where Wuhan was.
Yeah.
They're like, what the fuck? We had to find out the laws for this place.
Hell, 10 days.
While his wife continued to
Wuhan.
Urumqi
Well, that's
with
not
their
exciting,
daughter
is it?
on their own, on her own. The incident happened in Wuhan, Tianhe International Airport in central China's Hubei province and was
Hubei.
captured by the Airbridge CCTV on April 2nd. Ground staff searched the tarmac for the money and eventually picked up the 3 coins near the aircraft's engine. The flight was delayed for 40 minutes.
That doesn't seem as exciting, does it? As fucking
Well, Zaya,
all that fucking 10 days.
10
Holy
days, mate.
fuck.
Don't fuck around with planes. Mate, China do not fuck about. For
Fuck,
nothing.
man. 10 days.
Did you see the opening fucking of the Olympics over there?
Oh yeah, it's nuts.
Jesus Christ. I've never seen I have not seen symmetry or like togetherness like that since the Third Reich.
Togetherness.
I mean, Jesus Christ.
Togetherness.
I didn't think that was like no, just
And there was an Limp Bizkit, a Method Man, and together now.
I fucking love that song.
Oh, it's a good song.
I love that song so much. Should we just play that at the end and get copyrighted to fuck?
And we get copyrighted. To fuck.
Yeah, well, you know, sued, whatever the word is.
We've been copyrighted, Joe. We can't use our names anymore.
God damn it, Gregory.
We didn't copyright ourselves.
That's why we had to change it to Gregory and
I
Joseph.
need to put a TM on the logo, on our names. This story I thought resonated quite well, and we could relate to this person.
All right.
Man spent so long locked inside a shop toilet that staff felt forced to call the police. Officers were told the man had locked himself in a cubicle and repeatedly told staff who asked him to come out, "Fuck off. I'm having a shit."
But you didn't see it. You didn't fucking see it at home, but I did. Greg paused there because he was switching to the next page on his phone.
I wasn't.
It
It
looked
was on
like,
the
I
page.
swear to God, because you
wasn't.
paused and it just like, it said, fuck off, swipe.
No, I didn't
I'm
swipe.
having a
No,
shit.
No, it's dramatic effect. I paused for dramatic effect.
It's so good anyway.
To make matters worse, he wasn't even a paying customer.
Oh, what was it? What?
Police say the man allegedly entered the shop about an hour before police arrived, and the officer moved him on. Greater Manchester Police shared the story on Twitter, saying the man did eventually move on, and no criminal offences were committed. Just had a shit. The bizarre revelation predictably prompted a steam of toilet-related jokes.
Was it Gaz from Overall Bell?
GMP City Centre reported of a male barricading himself in a toilet. It is alleged he entered the store 1 hour previously and was not a customer, and when asked to leave by staff, told them, "Fuck off, I'm having a shit." Officers attended and moved the man on. Plenty of people have time to kill while answering nature's call and enjoy flicking through their phones, or check their news feeds, or play Candy Crush. But scientists say scrolling on the toilet can expose you and others around you to illness, including germs such as Salmonella, E. coli, and C.
3PO.
difficult. A certain degree of skill and attention is needed not to touch your device when you're wiping hand. And even then, just having your phone on the side leaves exposed to harmful bacteria.
Greg, have you ever been in a situation where you've had to use your actual hand to wipe your ass?
No.
Yeah, no, me neither. My answer would have been different if you said yes.
No, I have not.
Is that something you could
I've
see
come
yourself
close.
doing?
I've come very close. But
You've come.
I had tissues.
So you use the tissues to ejaculate into, not wipe your ass.
One time I only had one tissue.
That is some tactics,
And
mate.
that was tricky.
That is expert level.
That was during a run as well.
Oh no!
In some woods in Leatherhead.
That one turned me French. That one.
I
was like, oh.
It was spacious area as well. Just after I finished, a family of cyclists went past.
You absolute fiend.
I literally timed it, mate.
Just get a
missed
dock
them,
leaf, don't you? You just rub a leaf on
I
your
mean, they
arse.
saw me walking out of the thin woodland area, but they didn't know how to shit.
I had
Stank though, fuck.
mate. I've told the story before, and I fucking walked home and had shit on the way, but I didn't have nothing to wipe with, so I just pulled my trousers up. Worst feeling in the world.
Yeah, I don't
Worst.
know.
I felt like
Did you see that video?
I felt like I had a chocolate brownie between my bum
Did you
cheeks.
see that video? I saw it on Facebook the other day. Someone shared it, and it was I can't remember what fucking football match it was, but there was.
Oh no! Some guy
like he
shit
shit himself.
It was a fucking West Brom fucking match.
Yeah,
or
West
something.
Brom. And he went to go sit in his seat, and it's someone filming the TV footage.
I couldn't
of
watch
the
it.
crowd, and he walks to his seat, and suddenly he grabs his arsehole and like turns around and is like, "Whoo!" and like runs down the stairs, like lightly on his feet with his hand over his mate. It's fucking funny, man. I feel for the guy. It's a shame that was caught and put on the internet.
Mate,
It's fucking perfect, man.
you know what? One of my favourite things is football memes. For some
yeah.
reason, they are just fucking brilliant. Shit like that is just great. I'm fully on board with it.
Are we doing agony aunt or wankety wank?
I could knock up a wankety wank.
Listeners, it's wankety wank. Well, we've.
Wankety wank is where we take excerpts of film script and replace certain words with searches from PornMD.
This is a live stream of favorite things searched on porn sites.
We are.
Wankety wank.
I'm on the middle six. These are my middle six.
So this evening at recording, they dropped the trailer for the latest Star Wars film, Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
Which, you're welcome because of our radio play, Rise of the Moonwalkers. Yeah. So the trailer came out for that, and despite the title, I'm a bit miffed with, but it was a good trailer. I really, it was a good trailer.
Greg, if you want to take this time to tell me all your opinions about the Star Wars trailer,
fine. No, it's
Are you
fine.
sure?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Got nothing to say?
I need to soak it in a bit more.
Okay,
Yeah.
got to watch it several more
Yeah,
times.
I have. Yeah.
Fair enough.
But my first reactions are, I like it. It's a good trailer. I like it. I like her in the fucking with the TIE fighter flying towards her. That's cool.
Yeah,
as
that
fuck.
looked cool. I thought
That's
that's
cool.
as a scene, which is a big part of the whole trailer, to give
Yeah.
you like a understanding of it and that. That's a good fucking example.
Yeah, it was good.
And it has some questions in it, like who's fucking flying that
Yeah,
shit?
exactly. Yeah, they
You
showed
know,
the gloves.
what's going
Kylo
on?
Ren, or is it someone
What
else?
the
Who
fuck?
knows? Who knows? They're teasing Darth Vader, which I hope isn't the case, but they only show gloves, so they're trying to tickle that tease, aren't they?
There you go.
Tickle that tease is a good band name for like a
Tickle that tease.
barbershop quartet, I think. Tickle the tease. But anyway, we're doing Wankety Wank, and in honor
we are.
of the new Star Wars trailer, we're looking back to The Last Jedi, which of course had heavy criticism, and probably will be getting heavy criticism again, and people aren't hoping that this new film won't be the same.
Greg, I'll have to take your word for it.
Hopefully, J.J. Abrams is fixing what upset a lot of people.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're doing the opening scroll like we did previously to Return of the Jedi for Last Jedi.
The Last Jedi.
Yeah, we
Yes.
did it. We did it for Return of the Jedi last time.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, so rather than be a monologue where people talk and we replace random words with search porn engine results.
Even I got lost. I'm like, what? That was two halves of two different sentences. What, do you want to try again? Yeah.
Oh, God. We did the opening scroll to Return of the Jedi. Now we're doing it to The Last Jedi. Rather than doing a monologue, we're reading out the opening scroll to the Star Wars movie, replacing keywords with results of a search porn engine.
Definitely use take two.
Yeah, that's good, wasn't it?
Fucking masterpiece, mate. Well
Right.
done.
Joe, get us started. I'm excited for this one.
Now I've got to follow that, doing talking and shit. Jesus.
Right, let's go. This is the opening scroll from The Last Jedi, Wankety Wank.
The First Order reigns, having decimated the peaceful.
Cum-eating threesome.
Supreme Leader Snoke now deploys the merciless
Granny Monster Pussy.
to seize military control of the...
Licking Eye.
Great sentence. Only General Leia's Organa...
What's a surname?
Only General
Just say
Leia,
General Leia.
General Leia's band of
Mixing of the dick.
fighters stand against the rising...
Giant floppy tits.
certain that Jedi Master Luke Skywalker will return and restore a spark of hope to the...
Poop while eating.
Oh, no. But the Oh, bollocks. But the...
Iraq sex.
has been exposed as the First Order speeds towards the...
Hanging fuck meat.
The brave heroes must mount a desperate...
Foot job. What was that last line?
The brave heroes mount a desperate foot job.
It mu-
I like Iraq sex.
With an Iraqi. Iraq.
Iraq sex has been exposed.
It's like they put location and activity they wanted to witness. Iraq football. That's the geography of the search I
This
want.
is your Google search. You take a destination and a physical act.
Ah, yeah, that was good. That was really fucking good. I liked foot job at the end. What else did I fucking have here?
Oh, did you find some good ones?
I liked mixing of the dick. I really liked how Licking Eye and Giant Monster Pussy played out in that.
Yeah, that that's really turned the plot around.
That was good, mate. That really fucking kicked things up a notch, didn't it? Holy fuck shit.
Makes me want to go and watch the fucking film.
Yeah. Of what? Porn MD? Is there a film?
No, this should be a film.
This should be the film. I
don't know what it'd be about.
Oh, so that brings us now to the end of what was a very fun and entertaining, for us anyway, episode 102.
Gregory, I've had an absolute time.
I've had a joyous and momentous occasion. And I bid you fair. I have been Gregory Iraq Sex Armstrong.
You motherfucker.
No, I said Iraq Sex.
Oh, well then I've been Joseph Iraqi Sex Jackson.
Oh, shots fired.
La la. Nope.
Spunk. Sex porn time. Woohoo. Ooh. You.
Bye.
The All Seeing Guys podcast is part of Podnose, the UK's leading independent entertainment podcasting network. For episode archives of the All Seeing Guys and all of the shows on the network, visit us at www.podnose.com. You can also follow us on Twitter via @podnose or send us an email via admin@podnose.com.